Hey, it's Greg, and it's Unbreakable Spirits on Thursday, August the 10th. Listen to that. Oh, I feel good. I feel good. And you know why I'm saying that? Those feel good Phillies. Huh? How about those Phillies? How about those Phillies? Uh, what a night at the ballpark last night. I wish I was there. Uh, First, you have a rookie come up, a rookie who has been in the minor leagues for years and years and years, finally gets to the major leagues. First at bat, he hits a home run. Weston Wilson and his family were in the crowd. What a moment! First at bat, home run, and then you've got Bill House. Sugar, it's bad. Then you've got Nick Castellanos, who hits two home runs, including his 200th in his career. And then to top it off, you've got Michael Lorenzen. Phillies just got him from the Tigers 9 days ago, a pitcher. And he made the All-Star team this year. He's a good pitcher, 31 years old. Uh, Second start with the Phillies. First home start, pitches a no-hitter. I mean, it's like a storybook. It's like a fairy tale, isn't it? Uh, his mom was in the crowd. His wife holding her little baby, 9-month-old baby. Uh, what a night! I met that guy. I met Michael Lorenzen last week during photo night, and nice guy, nice guy. Took a nice picture and everything. Uh, but I'll tell you, this year is starting to feel like last year. Phillies caught fire in August. They carried it all the way to good, so good. I got you. Let's listen to this one. James Brown. James Brown. Um, the one and only James Brown. Anyway, this year is starting to feel like last year. Phillies caught fire last year, made the playoffs for the first time in 10 years, uh, defied all the odds, did not have home field advantage in any of the series they played in, and they made it to the World Series. They were only 2 wins away from a World Championship. And this year's starting to feel that way. Uh, Team is starting to heat up. They're hitting the ball. Uh, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Castellanos, my bestie, Kyle Schwarber. Uh, and then you've got the daycare, the kids, Bryson Stott, Alec Bone. All these guys are playing a part like they did last year in helping the team win. So uh, Phillies they are too far back of Atlanta to catch them for the Eastern Division, but it looks like the Phillies, if they hang on, still a lot of baseball to go. Uh, will be a wild card, make playoffs, and once you're in, anything can happen. So as we saw last year, so the feel good Phillies, I like that term. Somebody should make a T-shirt out of that and trademark that. Feel good Phillies. Uh, anyway, so other than the Phils, and I guess you know who I'm rooting for. Look at this, all decked out in Phillies gear. Uh, Here's some lighter news. Yeah, I like to keep you informed with the lighter news of life, and we have too much dark news on the serious stuff. We need a little lighter news. So wake up with me every day, so to speak, and smile. And here's a thing. I was reading about this. What's going on with these bears? There are bears everywhere, and there was a bear. that in Connecticut recently that was wandering around. Yeah, I guess they're looking for things to eat. With the climate change, the really warm weather, even up in Connecticut, the bears are probably wondering what the hell's going on. So they're wandering around. Well, this one bear wandered into this backyard, and there was a 4-year-old playing in the backyard, Gavin, a little 4-year-old kid, and he saw the bear, and he started running, which was good, toward the house. What happened was this: the dog, the family dog, his name is Jake, 8-year-old golden retriever, confronted the bear. Can you believe that? Confronted the bear, uh, scared the bear away. The bear is like, well, I'm out of here. Hey, boo boo, I'm out of here. And the bear took off. So, what a dog, huh? Saved his little buddy there, the 4-year-old, and scared the bear away. It made the news. And as a reward, Jake, now get this, as a reward, Jake got a bath and he got treats, including ice cream. Now, I would say the bath, you're going to say that's a treat, that's a reward, a bath? I mean, maybe the dog loves to take baths. I don't know. I like showers and baths, but I wouldn't say that's sort of a reward. It's more of a punishment. And I don't know about that. But the thing is that the dog got ice cream. Now, they did not specify what kind of ice cream the dog had. Me, myself, hey, I'm a vanilla guy. I know that sounds really boring. I'm a vanilla guy, but I like vanilla. You know what? You could doctor up the vanilla. What I like to do is get this Hershey chocolate syrup, and you squirt it on top of the vanilla, right? And then maybe you have one of these Masharita cherries or whatever the hell they're called, and you plop that on the thing. And see, I don't like too much crap on there, like nuts. I'm not a nut guy. I'm nuts enough. I don't need that. Some people put pineapple on. I don't need all that stuff. Give me a little chocolate on there, put a little cherry on there to top it off, and I'm good to go. So, yeah, I like just about any kind of ice cream, but it always good. Anyway, hey, did you hear about this? Guinness Book of World Records. Guy from India. He's a martial artist. His name is Naveen Kunar. He's 27 years old. Just broke the record for cracking walnuts with his head. In 1 minute time, he cracked 273 freaking walnuts. Now, I told you before, I'm not good at math. So, 1 minute, 273 times that. Blah, 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 blah. What is that? Like 6 walnuts a second? I mean, come on. If you got them all lined up there and he's bam, bam, bam with his head. I don't know. That's an odd thing, though, isn't it? And he broke the record. The old record was 254 walnuts in 1 minute cracked with the head. Why these guys do that stuff, I don't know. It's maybe they want to get ahead in life. Get it? I don't know. I just I think there's other ways they could spend their time. But who am I to say? Here's another bear story. And this, like I said, these bears are just going crazy. There was a wedding recently in Colorado, Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. The wedding didn't go too good. What happened was this. First of all, they had the wedding outdoors. Yeah, Colorado is a beautiful state. the mountains and everything there. So naturally, summertime they had the wedding outdoors. But that's okay. What happened was they had a sudden rush of monsoon. It was like a monsoon, the wind and the rain and everything just hit this while they were saying, I do. Uh, Not a good way to get your marriage off to a start there. It's like God saying something to you, like, you better not. Don't think twice about this. Don't, yeah. Uh, but that's not the worst part. These people got drenched and soaked, and but what happened was a bear got into the. It's not funny, but it got into the desserts and the dessert table. And while people weren't looking, while they were getting drenched outside in the rain, while they were getting married, there was a bear inside the tent, scarfing up all the desserts on the dessert table, actually sitting on the dessert table, and he was having his way with the wedding cake and whatever else they had there. That's a lot of sugar for a bear at one time. It's bad enough that there's the bear at the wedding, but then you've got a bear hyped up on sugar too. I mean, Jesus. Uh, but it was barely possible that this wedding would go on. Anyway, um, so the bride said, "Well, you know what? She's a very positive, optimistic girl." She said it was awesome. It was the perfect Colorado wedding, bear and all. So I said you got to give her credit there. I mean, yeah, she's always she seems like a positive girl there. Then did you hear this story? I like this story. This is about in Alaska. A rare walrus calf wandered away from the sea, 4 miles. Somehow, this little baby calf, baby walrus, got away, wandered away from the sea, from its mom, and wandered inland. And they found it. The poor thing was all by itself and crying and hungry and everything. Uh, the calf was dehydrated, malnourished, and had a cloudy eye. So, the walrus needed some help. So they say, these baby walruses are they need a lot of care for like the first 2 years of their life. The mother has to do everything for it, feed it, dress it, well, not dress it, but you know what I'm saying. Uh, and they need a lot of nurturing, a lot of care. So what the park rangers out there, the wildlife people said, what they're doing is they are giving this baby calf round the clock cuddling. They're cuddling with this thing, which is something I should have thought of, when I was in the dating phase of my life, because I love cuddling. I still do. Uh, and so I should have thought of that. If I wandered away from the house and maybe 4 miles away from home, maybe some nice lady would have picked me up, and it would have been round the clock cuddling. Uh, well, they say though that the calf is getting back to itself again there, and it's bottle feeding now. So which is not breastfeeding, bottle feeding. That's an important difference there. So so I'm glad to hear that the baby walrus calf is getting back to why wouldn't it? Round the cuddling, round the clock cuddling, whatever. Ugh. All right, well, that's about it for today. That's enough. But I'm really hyped up. It's like I'm the one who had all this sugar. I, I'm really hyped up about these Phillies. Uh, Actually, I'm going to the game this coming Saturday. They're playing the Twins, not the triplets, the Twins, the Minnesota Twins, and it should be fun. I think it's going to be. I've got by the end of August, I have 4 Phillies games coming up. I packed them all in. I have no games in September because I look at it this way. It's still baseball season, and of course, the Phillies will hopefully be in the playoffs, and it's still going to be a red October around here. But after Labor Day, you kind of like gear toward the football season, the Eagles, you know. So I didn't get any games in September, but jam packed in August. I have a game Saturday, a couple games next week, and one final game on the 31st of August. Actually, Shohei Otani. It sounds like an Irish guy, but he's not. Otani is coming in to Philadelphia. Hopefully, Mike Trout will be back too with the Angels. They're coming in. So that should be an interesting game. Hopefully, Otani pitches the game that I'm uh, lucky enough to be at the end of the month. So go Phils. The Phillies play again tonight. Will we see another no hitter? I mean, you never know. That's the thing about baseball, guys. Baseball is such a romantic sport. It really is. Nothing against the other sports, hockey, basketball, football. They're all great. But there's something about the charm of baseball. Uh, it's baseball stories and baseball statistics and magical things seem to happen, like the natural, right? Uh, it was like last night. The only thing we missed last night down at the ballpark was Robert Redford. He wasn't there, but you know what I'm saying. Uh, so anything can happen when you go to the ball game. That's the cool thing about sports. It's not scripted out. It's not like a movie or even like a concert where you have a set list of the songs played. You just never know what's going to happen from game to game. So that's what makes it fun, right? That's what makes sports fun. So go Phillies tonight. Those feel good Phillies. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. I hope you have a great day today. And I'll catch you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye bye.